Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Welcome English Podcast. My name is Georgina, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. This is your daily space to practice, learn, and speak English with me. In today's session, we're going to have a long, relaxing, and very useful conversation. You and I will be speaking together for the next 2 hours in English. It's going to be a calm, friendly, and casual conversation, just like how friends talk in daily life. You don't need to worry about mistakes, accents, or how fast you speak. The only important thing is that you practice, listen, repeat, and enjoy the journey of learning English. So take a deep breath, get yourself a cup of tea, coffee, or a glass of water, and find a comfortable place to sit. You can even lie down if you like. Remember, this is your time, your space to practice English without any pressure. I'm going to be speaking clearly and slowly so you can understand every word. You can repeat after me whenever you like, or just listen and absorb the words. Sometimes I will ask you questions, and you can answer out loud. Don't worry if nobody's around you. Talking to yourself in English is actually one of the best ways to learn a language. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's begin by introducing ourselves. I'll go first, and then you can follow. My name is Georgina. I am an English teacher and a content creator. I love helping people learn and improve their English skills. I also enjoy reading books, watching movies, listening to music, and going for long walks in nature. Now it's your turn. Say your name out loud. Great. Now tell me about yourself. What do you like to do in your free time? Do you like to read, watch TV, cook, or travel? Speak it out loud in English. Don't worry about grammar or pronunciation. Just try to express yourself. For example, you could say, "My name is Alex. I like reading books and watching movies. In my free time, I like to cook and listen to music. I also enjoy going for walks in the park." Now it's your turn. You can pause the video if you need more time. Try to say at least 4 sentences about yourself. Excellent. You're doing a great job. Remember, the more you speak, the more confident you will become. Talking about daily routines in English. Now let's talk about daily routines. I will tell you about my daily routine, and then you can talk about yours. In the morning, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and have a glass of warm water. Then I make breakfast. Usually I have eggs, toast, and a cup of tea. After breakfast, I get ready for work. I start my work at 9 a.m. I teach English classes and also work on making videos like this one. In the afternoon, I have lunch around 1 o'clock. I like to eat rice, vegetables, and sometimes chicken. After lunch, I take a short rest and then continue my work. In the evening, I go for a walk or do some light exercise. I have dinner at 8 o'clock and then I relax by reading a book or watching a movie. I go to bed at 10:30. Now it's your turn. Tell me about your daily routine. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for breakfast? When do you start your work or studies? What do you do in the evening? Try to say it all in English. For practice, you can say something like, I wake up at 6:30 in the morning. I brush my teeth and take a shower. For breakfast, I eat bread and butter with a cup of coffee. I start my work at 8 o'clock. I have lunch at 12:30. In the evening, I watch TV or go for a walk. I have dinner at 7:30 and go to bed at 10 o'clock. Try to say it out loud now. Fantastic work. Talking about your routine helps you practice everyday vocabulary and sentence structure. practicing simple conversations. Now let's practice some simple conversations you might have in daily life. 1. Meeting someone for the first time. Imagine you meet someone for the first time. You could say, "Hello, how are you?" "Hi, nice to meet you." Let's practice together. Repeat after me. "Hello, how are you?" "Hello, how are you?" "I'm fine, thank you. And you?" "I'm fine, thank you. And you?" "Nice to meet you. What is your name?" "Nice to meet you. What is your name?" "My name is Mia." "My name is Mia." "Where are you from?" "Where are you from?" "I am from Canada. How about you?" "I am from Canada. How about you?" "Where do you live?" "Where do you live?" "I live in a small town near the mountains. It's a beautiful place with lots of trees and clean air." I live in a small town near the mountains. It's a beautiful place with lots of trees and clean air. Now it's your turn. Answer these questions about yourself out loud. Excellent. Now, try having a short, small talk conversation by yourself. All right, now let's practice talking about travel. Traveling is a fun topic that many people enjoy. I'll tell you about my favorite travel destination. I love going to the beach. I enjoy walking on the sand and listening to the sound of the waves. I also like visiting mountains and forests. The fresh air and beautiful views make me feel happy and relaxed. Now it's your turn. Tell me about a place you like to visit. Is it the beach, the mountains, a city, or a village? Say it in English. You can say, "I like to visit the beach." "I enjoy going to the mountains." "My favorite city is London." "I love traveling to new places." "I enjoy road trips with my family." Keep speaking out loud about your favorite travel destinations. Let's have a quick travel conversation. I'll start. Where do you like to travel? You answer. I say, "Oh, that sounds wonderful." When did you last travel? You can say, "I traveled last month," or "I haven't traveled recently." I say, "I hope you get to travel again soon." Now you repeat the conversation. Very good. Next, talking about family. Family is an important part of our life, and we often talk about them with others. I'll tell you about my family. I have a small family. There are 4 people in my family: my father, my mother, my younger brother, and me. My father is a doctor. My mother is a teacher. My brother is a student. We love spending time together on weekends. Now it's your turn. Tell me about your family. You can say, "I have a big family. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. My father is a businessman. My mother is a housewife. I have a younger sister. We live together in a house." Keep talking about your family members. Let's practice a family conversation. I'll start. How many people are there in your family? You answer. I say, "What does your father do?" You reply. I say, "Do you have any brothers or sisters?" You answer. Great. Now repeat the conversation one more time. Excellent work so far. Speaking about yourself, your family, hobbies, food, and travel is a great way to improve your fluency. Keep repeating these conversations often. Now, talking about shopping. Shopping is something we all do regularly, whether we go to the market, supermarket, mall, or shop online. It's also a great topic to practice speaking in English. I'll start by telling you about my shopping habits. I usually go shopping on weekends. I like to buy groceries, clothes, and sometimes books. I often visit the supermarket near my house. It has everything I need. I enjoy looking at different products and comparing prices. Sometimes I shop online when I don't have time to go out. I order clothes, cosmetics, and even groceries from online stores. What about you? Do you like shopping? Say it out loud. You can say, I love shopping. I go shopping on Sundays. I buy fruits and vegetables from the market. I shop for clothes during the sale. I enjoy shopping for gifts. Let's practice a short conversation about shopping. I'll start. Where do you go shopping? You answer. I say, what do you usually buy? You reply. I say, do you like online shopping? You answer, yes, I do. Or, no, I prefer visiting the market. Well done. Now you can repeat this conversation and change your answers each time for better practice. Now, as for your request, a short small talk conversation by myself. Person A. Hi there, how's your day going? Person B. Hey, it's going pretty well, thanks. Just had a nice walk. What about you? Person A. Same here. I took a short break from work and grabbed some coffee. Person B. That sounds nice. What kind of coffee do you like? Person A. I usually go for a cappuccino. You? Person B. I'm more of a black coffee person. No sugar, no cream. Person A. Oh, wow, strong choice. So, any plans for the weekend? Person B. Maybe a little trip to the countryside. You? Person A. I might catch a movie or relax at home. Person B. Sounds perfect. Catch up later. Person A. Sure, take care. Now let's practice a conversation. I'll start. What do you do? You answer. Now I say, do you like your job? You reply. Then I say, what do you like the most about your job? You answer. Now you can repeat this conversation and try changing the jobs each time for more practice. Now let's practice talking about the days of the week. This is very easy but useful in daily conversations. Repeat after me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now let's use them in sentences. Today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I have a meeting on Wednesday. I go to the park on Thursday. Friday is the last working day. I watch movies on Saturday. Sunday is a holiday. Now let's practice a conversation. I'll start. What day is it today? You answer. Now I say, what do you do on weekends? You reply. Then I say, which is your favorite day of the week? You answer. Well done. Next, let's talk about months of the year. There are 12 months in a year. Let's repeat them together. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Now let's use them in sentences. My birthday is in January. I like the weather in April. June is the start of summer. We have holidays in August. December is very cold. Repeat these sentences after me. Let's practice a conversation about months. I'll start. When is your birthday? You answer. Now I say, which month do you like the most? You reply. Then I say, why do you like it? You answer. Excellent. Now repeat this conversation. Let's practice using colors in conversation. Colors are easy to learn and very common in daily conversations. Let's name some colors: red, blue, yellow, green, black, white, pink, orange, brown, purple. Red, blue, yellow, green, black, white, pink, orange, brown, purple. Now let's use them in sentences. My favorite color is blue. I like wearing black clothes. This flower is red. The sky is clear and blue. Bananas are yellow. Grass is green. Now let's have a conversation about colors. I'll start. What's your favorite color? You answer. Now I say, why do you like it? You reply. Great. Keep practicing with different answers. Now let's talk about festivals. Festivals are special events people celebrate with family and friends. I'll name a few popular festivals: Christmas, Eid, Diwali, New Year, Halloween. Now let's use them in sentences. I celebrate Christmas with my family. I visit my relatives on Eid. We decorate our house on Diwali. I make a New Year's resolution every year. I wear a costume on Halloween. Now let's practice a conversation. I'll start. Which festival do you like the most? You answer. Now I say, how do you celebrate it? You reply, great job. Let's move on to practicing talking about transportation. There are different ways to travel. Let's name some: car, bus, train, bicycle, airplane, boat, motorcycle. Car, bus, train, bicycle, airplane, boat, motorcycle. Now let's use them in sentences. I go to school by bus. I travel to other cities by train. I like riding a bicycle. I have never traveled by airplane. I enjoy boat rides. Now let's have a conversation. I'll start. How do you go to work or school? You answer. Now I say, have you ever traveled by plane? You reply, excellent. Keep practicing. Finally, let's talk about sports. Sports are a great conversation topic. Let's name some popular sports: cricket, football, basketball, tennis, badminton, swimming, running. Cricket, football, basketball, tennis, badminton, swimming, running. Now, let's use them in sentences. I love playing cricket. My favorite sport is football. I watch basketball matches on TV. I play tennis with my friend. I go swimming every Sunday. I enjoy running in the park. Now let's have a conversation. I'll start. Which sport do you like the most? You answer. Now I say, do you play it or just watch it? You reply. Then I say, who is your favorite player? You answer. Excellent. Let's also practice talking about clothing. Let's name some clothes: shirt, trousers, jeans, skirt, t-shirt, jacket, sweater, dress. Now let's use them in sentences. I am wearing a blue shirt. She is wearing a red dress. I bought a new jacket. It's cold, so I am wearing a sweater. He likes wearing jeans. Now let's practice a conversation. I'll start. What are you wearing today? You answer. Now I say, what's your favorite dress? You reply. Good work. Let's now talk about food. Food is one of the most common and fun topics to talk about in English. Everyone eats different types of food depending on their culture, lifestyle, and tastes. Let me tell you about my favorite food. I really enjoy eating pasta. I love trying new recipes and experimenting with flavors. Sometimes I cook at home, and sometimes I order food from a restaurant. My favorite cuisine is Italian, but I also enjoy Indian and Chinese food. What about you? What is your favorite food? Say it out loud in English. You can say, my favorite food is pizza. I like spicy food. I enjoy eating rice and chicken. I eat fruits every day. I drink a lot of water. Let's practice some food-related questions and answers. I'll ask, what do you like to eat for breakfast? You can answer, I like to eat eggs and toast. Now I ask, do you prefer tea or coffee? You can say, I prefer tea. Then I ask, how often do you eat out? You reply, I eat out once a week. Practice these questions with different answers each time to become more fluent. Let's continue. What do you usually eat for lunch? You can say, I usually eat rice, vegetables, and chicken. What's your favorite fruit? I love mangoes. I enjoy bananas. I eat apples every day. Keep going with different foods.